Damn, I'm surprised that you called. From the way you walked away, I thought I wasn't gonna see you no more.
This leading up. This our topic, ain't it?
I thought that you was digging me and wasn't feeling me. But anyway, what you doing tonight? I'll probably be with my peeps. If it's cool with you, maybe we'll swing by and you can just chill. Or you can just chill with me. Don't get you comfortable and you feel secure when you're with me. Cause hey, you just can't stop thinking about you. Even really gotta be my girlfriend. Oh, yeah. I just wanna know your name and baby sometime we can hook up, hang out, and chill. Baby, yeah. Maybe we can go and see a movie, girl. Maybe we can hang out, girl. Whatever you wanna do, just let me know. It's
I'm not
up
trying
to
to pressure you.
Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend, baby. Your name and maybe sometime to you, baby.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I ride, I just hope I don't cry. I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting.
Oh no, we can just talk about you, girl. Oh yeah,
All night long, baby.
Ain't that
nigga got the bad lib, don't it?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Another episode of the good old Dropping Dymes.
He finally knew a song. Did you know that one?
When he read them words, he ain't no snitch.
And I'm always gonna tell my truth
man,
because this fool can't
on
remember
the
his
song.
truth. God damn it!
I'm just surprised you knew the song. Shit.
Hey, it was
Yeah,
right
they know I ain't
the
no
words
snitch.
are right in front of me.
But you was on beat
My
this
truth,
time.
though. Hey, you're right.
Yeah,
halfway.
So I
at
figured,
least
you at least heard the song
a
before.
couple times.
Just trying to keep it real.
All day and night, man.
Ain't not to get nothing from you.
That's funny.
Oh, I still got a shot here.
Oh, what?
Salud.
Hey, man. Welcome back, man.
I took mine.
Yeah.
earlier.
What?
Pour another one though.
Here you go, brother.
No, I'm not taking yours. Oh, I thought you was trying to.
He
get
drunk.
yours.
He drunk. It's cool.
Nah, not yet. I'm trying to get that though. I like this.
We started. We missed y'all. It's been rough dealing with each other.
Don't let me hold y'all.
Oh, no.
Nah, it's been love.
Don't let me hold you. Shit. So listen,
Wireless.
before we go any further, of course,
What was that?
subscribe, share, comment, hit that bell.
Ring the bell.
Fuck with us.
Yes.
And
Tell
fuck
your
with us so that
friends
you
about
know
your
when we fucking
friends,
with
and
y'all.
we your friends.
I didn't even need him to pour that for me.
I don't want him to pour one for me because I get
But it's
a
cool.
little,
'cause
a little loose.
I ain't gonna leave my dog
A little
hanging
loose.
out here.
You know how them even episodes go.
Hey man, get away from
I
me,
ain't gonna
dog.
leave my dog out here.
What you looking at, bro?
You know how
I
them
ain't gonna
even
leave my
episodes.
dog
I
out
don't
here.
see you,
Once
dog.
we change them shirts, it's on.
Man, what you talking about?
I ain't gonna leave my dog out here. Gary.
Hey man,
What you reaching for, man?
Hand me that real quick.
Hey, you can't even remember your line. I got to give you my drink.
Nah, I was just trying to compliment you on the song.
Oh, I appreciate
That's
it, though.
all?
You gotta take your flowers when they get
I'm
it,
not
right?
trying to
Nah,
pressure
I'm just gonna say, I'm still
Maybe
one ahead
thinking
when we
about
take this.
Nobody cares.
Nah, we
Okay.
tied up, bro.
No.
Yeah, we
Because
tied.
I just drunk one when y'all just took that one.
Yeah, you took
And
one.
now-
You took it before.
Yeah.
You drunk yours before, but I was already poured, so we
Nah,
just
I
took
don't
the
know.
same shot.
Oh, yeah, we did. My bad. My math off. Fuck.
Man,
My math off. I should have poured another one, and then I would have been ahead. You right. You niggas got bald heads. You're able to get sunlight and your brains think better.
Boy, that man is on one today, bruh. Hello. Hi, guys. I know why you're here. Not to listen to this, but hey. We got something to
That's
talk
why
about
they
today.
like us.
We got
All
something
right.
to talk
We
about.
and
do
since
have
we
something
here,
to talk
man,
Yeah.
since we here, and
This
like
should be
Wallace was
fun.
saying,
This should be fun.
we got a little something to talk about.
Especially with Brandon.
Because he
You've
don't
been
give
to
a fuck.
talk. Hold on. You've been
One,
to talk.
he don't give a
episode.
fuck. Two, he ain't got no insecurities.
At all.
So
Hold on.
this is
I
this-
do. I told you I got weak thighs.
You don't care about them no more.
I don't like my thighs.
We helped you get over that, Phil.
Get that nigga some football pants and made him.
That bitch be flying around there too.
The football guy got him last week.
Shit, that's funny.
He missed that pick, and then they scored.
We ain't talking about that, man. Let's get to the
You're right.
episode.
We
Let's
need
get-
to talk about it.
They don't. They don't.
God
We're-
damn.
They
we're
don't
here
like
for
sports.
something
They don't like
different.
sports.
We here for
remember?
something different.
We here for
Hey,
something
just so
here
y'all
for
know,
something
Brandon was on a football field playing volleyball. Just to let y'all know, okay? He forgot where he was.
Hey, who was that?
He ain't spiked it either.
They was listen. They was
It was a
picking
terrible
up trash, and who was it? Tone. Tone said, "Yeah, just have Brandon put his hands
Put his
in there."
hands in there. Yeah. Hey, man.
It was strong though.
Hey, man.
I ain't laugh.
It was a good break on the ball.
It was a hell of
Hey,
a break.
You know what happened after you drop a pick?
Yeah.
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 And that wasn't my fault. He should.
It don't matter.
You
it
right.
was your fault.
So
ball was
Ownership,
flat,
accountability.
too. Accountability.
Eat-
I
eat
did
that
drop.
shit.
I made a good play.
you
But I
did.
didn't
Hell of a play.
capitalize on the play.
Yeah, it just was good because it could have been great.
It could have been.
Thanks.
But we're not talking about it. How do we even get to that?
Look, I want to shout out my man JD. JD got a pick,
We got
Boy.
I heard.
and he was rolling.
Rolling.
We got to get him on
When
the
he
pod,
got
too.
rolling.
That boy was asking somebody to
it
come
took
catch
him like
him. though.
it took him like 10 yards to get going.
like,
but
"Please
once he
give
got
me-"
going, listen, after they pulled his flag, he just dropped the ball and kept running because he had
He
to let
couldn't
his
stop.
leg.
He
He had to
couldn't
let
stop.
them churn down. Yeah.
That's what happens when you get older,
So
bro. Your
shout out to
knees.
my man JD, man.
Shout
Shout out
JD,
for real,
man.
brother.
That's
For
the
your
homie.
wisdom.
Yeah,
But you
man.
about to be 40 this year? Yeah, I told
man.
everybody.
Welcome
He
to
don't
that
even
club.
listen. Fuck
That's
him.
cool.
Welcome to that club.
All right,
So here we go. Topic of discussion.
discussion.
And I know it's gonna be not controversial, but I've seen people have this discussion on social media. Have you ever felt like, or you know what I'm saying, somebody else said it to you? Have you ever dated out of your league?
No,
Like-
have you?
God damn, that was quick. Shit. Are we gonna edit
Hey, look,
that?
I got some more to talk about, but I just wanted to throw that to Byron
Jesus
to get
Christ.
kicked out.
God damn.
Jesus
Nope.
Christ.
Have you? All right, Mr. Goddamn. Okay.
Hey,
Superstar
but
ass nigga.
we can talk why I think that a little later. But I just wanted Byron to lead it out because I know he got the juice. What is it? The tea?
Hey man, I would call it something else, but I've been trying to watch what I say on here.
Really?
I have. I think I've been doing a hell of a job.
Man, that means y'all know it could be wild out here.
Shit, well, let's get your take on it then. B.
No, I don't have a take.
Yeah, I think you should
have
start
I?
first. Yeah, I think you should start
Um,
Hell yeah, you married one. Oops.
Listen, and what's funny about that? Oh, this crazy. One of my homeboys called me about 2 weeks ago, and the question was, do guys treat the girl that they feel was out of their league better than just the girl that they had? And
That's funny that you didn't even bring that as a topic.
yeah, I did.
I'm sure he called you
So
with it as a
fucking-
fucking topic,
so
too. I
fuck-
swear.
He
so
didn't-
fucking helpful.
He didn't
bro.
call me as a topic. Him and his girl was having a conversation,
Okay.
and they always call me to get my opinion.
Yeah.
And she was like,
'Cause why do they call
she
you?
was like, don't call him to get his opinion. He's
you
always
know.
been confident with getting girls. I'm like, no, that's not true. And so I was like, I
he
mean,
gave himself that plug in there though.
Yeah.
like that down. That's not true though, is what I was saying.
Okay, go ahead.
And so I was like, yeah, I think so. I think guys that get the girl that that they think is out of their league, they kind of go above and beyond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To what they need to do to either get her and keep her. You know, but and that could be that could be a
terrible.
little rocky. Not
Yeah.
saying their situation, but just in general,
It could go terrible.
things I've seen that
Yeah.
could go terrible.
Why do you think people?
Because in those situations, and I'll get back to me in a minute, but in general, in those situations, I've seen that people tend to take a lot also. Right?
Elaborate for us.
They'll take some disrespect that they wouldn't take.
Okay.
They'll take
Yeah,
some
that's what I was thinking.
I guess just disrespect. We'll just use that they usually wouldn't take.
Yeah.
Because that they feel like, damn, I'm lucky to have her because of how she looks. So I'm gonna take whatever she's given and just try to make her happy. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? But I've seen that. But yeah, that definitely was a discussion, which is funny that how we came to this. But
Before we
but
get
as
off that
far-
thought, I had the thought of like when you said that, like people deal with a bunch of bullshit on the job that pays them a lot, but they'll take some disrespect on the job. I'm like, damn, at some point you still got to stand on yours, no matter what the scenario or landscape is.
But you know what the difference is?
What's the difference?
The pay.
They're giving you $250,000.
But I mean, I look at Jamil Hill from ESPN, and she didn't want to take that shit. So,
Yeah.
I mean, she had to deal with the consequences, just like you had to deal with not having that girl or that woman. It's what you stand on.
Amount of money?
I don't know what she making, but she's standing on her own.
Yeah, she on her own.
I mean, she's standing. She's standing though.
She's
That's the only thing.
standing. You can stand on that job and still. You don't have to. You can stand on that job and deal with things how it needs to be dealt with, right? I'm not
As long
saying-
as you can live with it.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Yeah.
take disrespect. Like
No.
you can.
So
it's certain ways to handle things within that realm, but I'm gonna keep that job.
I've seen, but I've seen her comment and say it was the worst situation for her ever.
Not worse.
Yeah, so
Mental health is definitely-
But I'm
More
saying, you
important
think about a woman that's a dime piece that everybody flaunts and everybody wants, and you didn't. I got her. Now she disrespect you all the time, but I'm just gonna take that because
I'm out of
man,
there.
I'm at the top. I got the best.
I'm out of that. But we talking about.
I'm just asking this: is it the same thing?
Nah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That nigga said, all right, cool.
But
All right, go ahead.
I'm out of that. Me personally.
Yeah.
Cause I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are, what you look like.
What
Like-
makes a person out of your league?
Just it's all about you. It's all
Yeah.
about what you think.
I know. I'm talking about you.
So me,
You know how Byron did me? I'm talking about you.
I'm gonna give an example. I've
Die right on the couch. I can't even die right
I've
on the
never
couch.
really felt like
Can't die.
early. So we're gonna do a timeline. So high school. Why you doing
Cause
that?
you always been you been the shit forever.
I ain't
dog.
been the shit. I'm not the shit. I'm
Thought
nothing.
you was.
Nigga
I'm
told us last week. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
the best nigga on the
On the
team.
team.
That's
so
different.
At like 14.
That's
That kinda-
different.
that
But I can
kinda
have
make it the shit,
insecurities
though.
about my looks.
right,
That
so-
don't mean like I'm
But
the
you
best.
told us
no,
you
word.
had no
I'm the
insecurities.
best
We
nigga
talked
with
about this
women.
shit
That's why you
before.
grew a beard, huh?
I know.
Hide
Nah,
your
hell
chin.
nah, nigga, I ain't. That shit ain't- Hey man, listen. That's another conversation. Hey, that shit actually gets to me too.
Yeah.
I can
I pump-
fucking
listen.
believe it.
It gets to me because motherfuckers be like, that beard.
Nigga's
And,
an asshole.
like, bro.
That nigga just poured out like
Hey, listen.
that nigga
Hey,
off
listen.
the Thule.
Listen. And that- hey, listen.
Damn,
I'll-
that nigga said.
hey.
That nigga said like that beard
I'll-
you grew. God
I
damn,
was
boss.
just- first of all,
We
this
better
bi-
than that,
Hold
man.
on, no, we ain't. Fuck it. We here now. Goddamn, hey.
No, we not.
Goddamn it, we here.
Don't point my
Told
shit
y'all
out.
not to give me
I ain't
that.
say shit. I ain't say shit. Don't point my shit out. Don't point my shit out.
So look,
No.
this the thing. The beard came from a bet with my barber. First of all, I wasn't gonna grow a beard. I didn't think I
Jesus
could.
Christ.
It was $100 bet. I had to go through fucking the Anthony Hamilton stage and all kinds of shit. And I ain't want to go. Like I hate that kind of shit. But it was for a bet, and that's just like I like to win,
Nigga
right?
chose
Nah, it's all right.
violence.
We here now. Goddamn it. We
Damn,
here.
that nigga chose
I had a
violence.
goatee before. And so now I have the beard. Of people think it looks nice, right? So it's like on some don't ever cut your beard. But to me, that gets me because it's like never. I don't want to sound crazy. I'm not going there.
It ain't a sound crazy though.
I was me before anything.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been me.
Yeah.
Whatever you think me is, I've always been that.
Yeah.
Beard, no beard. I didn't have any facial hair when I was doing the fire academy. Didn't
Still
stop.
Same
shit.
guy. Same guy.
I'm gonna keep it broad like that. Didn't stop shit.
Yeah.
Beard, no beard, goatee, beard. Didn't stop shit, but I understand. But back to what I was saying.
Hey, cut this shit off.
I want to, just to prove a point.
Hey, it's a bet.
I really listen, I want to go back to my goatee.
I'm not involved in this shit.
But That's a touchy subject. But anyway, what the fuck are we talking about?
Dang.
What was the subject?
That
See that got me a little hype right there.
Like that beard you grew.
That
with
shit
your
don't
chin?
make. Hey, that shit
What?
don't make or break me.
Why?
But anyway, it's
So look, is I asked that because honestly, like I look back at pictures of me and my jaw and chin, like I understand, like, all right, the beard kind of it enhances.
it may enhance, but it's a lot of stuff.
That's why I just asked the question, bro.
But I don't. It don't make.
What
me.
else enhances?
It don't make me. Is what I'm saying.
I agree.
Like you got earrings, shit like that. Like you wear it for a reason, right?
Take this shit.
No, I mean, and you could and still be the same motherfucker.
And sometimes he do show up with the lightning bolt earrings, just in case y'all ain't
Yeah, they
noticed.
be dangling too.
Definitely got a
Yeah.
dangling
Shit
earring.
swinging.
That shit gay.
That nigga.
With the nose ring?
I can't say that. I can't say gay. It's funny.
You said it already.
I did.
Yeah.
Edit that.
You took
for
the
me.
nose ring out.
Can we send that to the edit department? Wallace.
3 bars.
Wallace.
He said, put the bars on there. I got you.
That was funny. That was good. But anyway, so timeline. When I was in high school,
5 minutes later.
when I was in high school, I didn't really feel like nobody was out of my league of like per se, but it was a teacher worked at my school and her daughter.
Oh, I was like, Jesus Christ, what we about to talk about?
Where are we
I would
going?
never do that. Even if that ever happened, I would never say that.
Okay.
Oh, you look.
To
he would
not-
never
to not
say
incriminate
it. He
the-
definitely
Yeah,
would do
To
it.
not
I
incriminate
would
the
never say
criminal.
He
that.
definitely would have
Nah.
did it. But
Like
what
you
he
got
said,
Hold on. Time out. Quick. Time out. These new kids are stupid as fuck.
you mean, oh,
They be fucking the teacher and be telling people.
everybody.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
I would have.
Well,
They
it's-
don't understand
Like
that.
it's a biggest dick contest.
I fucked the teacher. I'm just walking around like I fucked the teacher. I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Man, oh, that's cool.
You ain't telling nobody?
Nobody.
Not even the because that nigga gonna tell somebody.
Nobody.
And that's gonna turn into like
Yeah.
'cause
Nobody.
what I was told when I was little is even if you tell a secret to one person and say don't tell nobody, they're gonna tell at least one person.
One person.
That person gonna tell one
Yeah,
person.
bro.
So it's gonna be
Nobody.
on,
Just keep
yeah.
that. Keep
But
it.
anyway, that's a whole nother subject.
Whole
Yeah,
another
another
story
day.
for another
And
day.
she's terrible for fucking a student anyway. If she ever did that, that's just terrible. But anyway, so I didn't feel like she was out of my league, but it was on some she couldn't be got type shit. It's the good girls, the teacher's daughter, da 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 da. Anyway, long story short, she ended up being my girlfriend. Right, I got her. I get to college, didn't really except for who I have now. Right, so Shelby used to be like a shut the fuck up.
Put the
But
goddamn
hold on, I got it.
heart filter on there.
Got to hit
used
that
to-
nigga with some goddamn rainbows and
She's
unicorns.
older than me, right? So when I got there, she was
Oh,
already
Shelby's older than you?
Yeah, she was already
what's
there
up.
3 years.
Oh, she got you like that.
Yeah, so I'm coming in.
So Shelby like my age. No,
No,
That's not what I said. But yeah, I mean, she ain't 40 is what we saying, bro. That's all.
No, I'm just
Yeah. Or 41. but anyway, so I see her first time football practice. So it was on in the stands. Her dude was on the team.
You wasn't paying no attention, was you?
I was. So I was like, damn, who
To the
that?
game.
And they was like, that's his
cover
girl.
2. Man.
So
Nigga
look, it
don't
was
know
like
what the
at
fuck
all.
going on.
Nah, it was like that's his girl. So I left it alone.
In the
Boom,
middle of the
cool.
game.
Nah, this is practice.
Oh, all right.
Practice. Boom, that's his girl. All right, cool, left it alone. So time goes on, like 2-3 more years. She left school, came back. So still, I used to see her. Man, the homies used to talk about it, but it was on some, like, damn, she look good. That's the best motherfucker on campus.
she
to me.
top of the echelon.
we had a ranking, you know what I mean? It was some-
Yeah, she up there.
yeah. And so never me. You know what I mean? So I never tried her. Like, it's plenty more fine girls, but this, I just felt like she was just like,
Look, she
You
fine and classy.
top tier.
yeah. She was older and it was like, I'm still just trying to be gangster and all kinds of shit and
Yeah.
just fucking with the fine girls that's in my realm. You know what I mean? But anyway, long story short, get in a fight at the club. It's funny, bro. Quick story. Get in a fight at the club. Me and my roommate, I had to end up leaving. He rode with her friend. I never take pictures in the club.
Yeah.
We took a picture that night, And he had the picture. So he riding, I'm riding. He was like, I'm at home. He was like, so he called me. He's like, where you at? I'm like, I'm at the house. He was like, nigga, guess who think you look good? So me, I'm like, nigga,
Don't
I
matter.
don't give a fuck. That nigga was like,
So he said,
nigga said,
You should
Shelby.
say, you should say all of them.
No, I would never say that. Never
that's
say
what Byron
that.
would have said.
And I was like, who?
Fuck no.
He told me who.
We talked about
And
it.
I was like, nigga, tell her I think she got, you know what I mean? So, but it wasn't on no cold feet type shit, like out of my league. It's just, I would have never approached her type shit.
Yeah.
But once it like came to, you know, my front door, it was just, all right, cool. So,
Be
and
me.
yeah, and that's exactly what I did. Like, I've never been nervous or no shit like that in front of no girl.
That's cool.
So,
That's
Not
impressive.
me. Yeah.
huh?
I said, that's impressive.
I mean,
Where'd
I
that
just-
come from? Like,
I don't know.
please inform
I
me.
don't know. I don't know. I just think
We used to sing at church.
I did, and that shit is big.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because it builds a level of confidence.
Confidence that
Yeah.
listen, man.
Just in front of people, not
People.
necessarily. Okay.
Just
so
period,
speaking,
though. Yeah.
So and that's funny you say that, because church taught me a lot. Like, church gave me a lot of confidence as far as speaking and singing. Like, it's one thing to speak in front of people.
yeah.
Once I started doing that became easy. You sing in front of people, that's a little difficult because you can fuck up. You know what I mean? And
Like me.
like, you can fuck up. And I know I fuck up, like, and we sang a lot of shit on here that we fuck around with. But like in church, you know, it's like, because people are your peers. So it's like, fuck the old people. They gonna praise a fucking 3-year-old singing. They don't care. But the people your age is like, man, I'm not fucking up because they're going to be on my ass. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it does give you a level of confidence. And I also just think, like, if you don't want me, I don't want you either. So,
But I do.
but I don't.
But no, he don't. But
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, it's, and let's just say I do and you don't. Now I don't. Like, I don't care no more. Because,
I don't like you no more.
no, I think you cool, but shit, you don't want to fuck with me? All right, fuck it.
Yeah.
She does.
Ugly.
But it don't affect you at all.
It don't affect
Fuck
me.
glad, girl.
No, hell no, I ain't that kind of nigga. Them niggas corny. I ain't want to talk to you anyway, bitch. Like, what? Nigga, you was just trying. You know what I mean? But nah, it don't do nothing to me because it's like, I know my section. Shit, I know my section and lower. So I'm good in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if up here don't want me, it don't matter to me. You know what I mean? So I've never been, like I said, I didn't approach her. Like, I wasn't gonna put myself in that situation. So I used to put myself in situations that
You
I
felt
was
like you
kind of
could win.
confident in.
Yeah.
And when I didn't win in those situations, it was okay. Because somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody wants you.
I'm gonna tell you a vulnerable thing. Like, I thought, I was like, dang, she might be too high for me, but I got my range. But when somebody in my range said no, I was like, oh, hell no.
No, when somebody below your range says no, it hits you a little bit. But you also have to think, like, everybody's not going to be interested in
And
you.
eventually I got to that. But
Yeah.
at like 18, 19, 20, I was like, I was the dumbass. Like, you're not even that fine. You can't tell me no. I'm decent at least.
Man.
I'm doing everything. But yeah,
And
I
I
had
got
to.
1,000 yards received.
Hey,
Look,
and, I had a stack. Nobody. But look,
Back to
you got to grow.
Back to my homeboy Brandon, I was talking about the other podcast, bro. It was a new chick came to my high school, and I tried to get at her. She was younger, and she didn't want me. And I'm like, all right, cool. And she was like, girl, do you know who he is? I'm like, bro, no, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I never wanted to be that guy. You know what I mean? So,
Pulling
nah,
rank.
that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
that shit corny to me. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, so that's why I can't say I've ever had somebody out of my league, but with my wife, I could say that I would have never approached her if she wouldn't have come in it.
Gave
on
you-
me first.
yeah.
So would you categorize her as, like, at that time in your mind you was like, she unobtainable?
Yeah,
From
she
the-
was out of my league
Yeah.
for sure. But what I'm saying is, once I realized she was in my league,
That she
my league,
she was
Or
she was welcoming you.
Right. She
she welcomed me to a whole nother
Yeah.
caliber.
exactly. I was
So
about to
that's
say,
what I.
she's willing to.
So
to
now
pull you
me,
up.
it's like, oh nigga, I'm up here now.
But
Shit.
what are leagues? Like, is it just cause she bad, or is it like she like fire?
It was beauty at first,
goddamn-
right?
Yeah.
It was just strictly looks. I didn't know her. I didn't even know if she could read. I didn't know nothing. You know what I mean? You don't know none of that
Did you
shit.
find out she could read?
Yeah, she can read.
Okay.
So, that's good. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, like, you don't know none of that. So it's
Yeah.
just like looks at first. For men, it's
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
that
We
motherfucker
visual
too
creatures.
fine.
Visual,
Or
yeah.
I'm finna tell you, as an adult now, what can get men that I hear is like, and why it's a lot of women that's still single, because men don't feel like they could live up to the standard. When you see a woman
Yeah, that's real.
out, right? She looks good, first of all.
Right.
She's driving this and she's wearing this. Them niggas like, ooh.
And her hair is
shit.
this. Cause that is
them
a
niggas
new
is
bill.
bowing out
That is
quick.
a bill. Yeah.
They bowing out quick. But that don't have to be your bill, because she got this shit by herself already.
Agreed.
So I think men, you should still pursue, because you holding yourself down and y'all bring shit together, it can only be better. Right? Don't like cheat yourself because you see her in this and how she looks. Now you automatically assuming like, I can't afford her or she out of my league. Like, fuck that. Still try.
If
You know what I mean?
you want that.
If you want,
because also to me that could mean some other things about a person. Like they like to be the visual, and as an adult, as growing up, I don't necessarily get attracted to that no more. So
but
it just depends.
It ain't
on,
about the visual. It's okay. I went to school for 10 fucking years. I have a great career. I like to wear this and I like to drive this. That don't mean
those are visuals though, right?
yeah, but
But if I'm not a person that's like into, I like the nice car, or I like the blonde and straightened hair every week, and I don't like all the damn jewelry. Not saying it's a bad thing, just saying that's not for me. It's still, she's out of my league because I don't want to be in that league. So I'm gonna find.
so you don't want to find a woman?
I want an attractive woman.
So that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying that to me, that doesn't make you attractive.
No, I'm fuck all the extras. I'm just adding.
That's what we just talked about.
Yeah, I'm talking about. First of all, she's fine.
Because when she step out of the shower with the
I'm
thing
talking
on her
about-
head,
I'm
I
talking
don't
about-
care.
She
That's
need to be
attractive.
fine then. Yeah,
but
yeah.
all
So,
that
but
other
that's
stuff,
what I'm saying. She's fine. First of all,
Facts.
No weave, natural hair, no makeup. Let's
Yeah.
say she in Publix, but she got a big ass Louis bag in Publix. She,
Yeah.
got a Gucci flip flops, and you happen to be leaving the same time she's leaving.
Yeah.
She's in her Benz, right? What makes you not talk to her? Because some men will be like, "Oh, she fine and she got this." Like,
I can't.
nah,
Okay.
try.
If you feel the inclination, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say don't hold back.
Yeah,
but I'm
don't.
just saying
Because she
understand.
probably
Understand
looking
what,
for you.
understand what you looking for too.
Yeah, nah, I get it. And
I'm
we
not-
all
I'm
looking
not-
for attractive
I'm
women.
not looking for nothing.
We're not.
We got a new setup, bro.
I'm sorry. That nigga get on my nerves.
He does. Hey, listen, I'm not even mad. I wanted to do the same thing.
That nigga get on my nerves. But okay.
So that sounds like it's your turn to
No,
jump in.
I'm try to make it somebody else's turn.
So you need to jump in and tell us what
Wallace
you
get on
feel
my
about-
nerves. That's my turn. Wallace get on my nerves.
What's
That's my whole turn.
What's out of your league, Byron?
Man, that shit is happening a lot. Like, I'm sorry. Bro.
What it?
I'm
No,
sorry.
what?
I want to apologize to my friend.
You don't even
Brandon,
have to. Cause
I'm sorry.
I felt all of that. Because this nigga, he gets on my nerves.
God damn.
That's cool, man.
sorry.
I'm making y'all better, bro. That's
I'm finna take my
Is
shot.
yeah? Let me pull me another one because I just threw one on the floor. Wasted liquor, man. Sorry to the liquor guys.
What do you
I've
consider out of
definitely
your
Shut up, Wallace. Go ahead, Byron.
I've definitely
Told me
experienced it at different stages in life. Because I did have an insecurity when I was younger. There were those like the visual, right? So like it was the girls, it was the cool girls.
Yeah.
Like they was cool. Everybody loved them. Like the motherfuckers came to school. Everybody speaking to them.
Yeah.
I was cool with them. They always like, oh, Byron, sweet.
yeah.
But I had already told myself like she out of my league.
You psych yourself out.
Yeah. So it was partly because of the social status. Visually, she was like just pretty. You know what I'm saying? And I think everybody wanted the pretty girl. Right? But who was ready to deal with the pretty girl? Who was ready to really try to get to know her? All that stuff, right? So it was like you got to get to that point. But it was the girls who was like as you get older, the social status, yes, was still there. But then, like you said, like now you got the Louis bag, you got the Benz, you got that career, and I'm still working a job. And it's definitely a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I've definitely felt out of my league at different times. And even when I was in college, like I dated a young lady who I felt like and we were together. Like this was my girlfriend, and I still felt like she was out of my league. So I did a lot to try to keep her like impressed or keep her like what I felt like.
I can honestly say, like, once she became interested, I was just myself. Like, I didn't do nothing extra.
Yeah.
Like,
I did extras.
If anything, like, I probably did less because
You realize she was regular for real?
nah, because like I got this thing in my head, like you ain't finna try to play me, right? So it's like I was like extra mean, like not mean, but I was extra like nah, hell nah, like and it'll be a chick I'll get some food for. I remember one time she was like, "Can you I'm trying to get some food." Hell nah, I ain't. Like because I felt like you
trying
fine.
to play me. You trying to play me on the
You trying to
food
play me, and it wasn't even like that. You feel me? But that's just how I took it.
Is that your ego?
Huh?
Say, is that your ego?
Probably, yeah, of course, because
But
it was a different
but
situation.
it's also, it ain't even, well, I guess you could say it's part ego, but a part of it is nobody wants to be played.
Nah, you ain't finna play me.
Nobody wants to be played.
And you
at the end of
already
the day.
feel like she's kind of out of your league.
You out of my league. So
You feel me? And
like, bro, and think about this. Like I didn't have social media when I was in college, right? But think about the conversations that we see on social media with dudes like, I don't be taking these chicks out because they be trying to get free meals.
No,
This ain't just start. That thinking ain't just start. Yeah. We just was able to post about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it ain't just start. But like, man, I felt like she was out of my league. So it was like I was buying shit. Like I was super, super attentive. You know what I'm saying? I was like
doing the most.
Just doing the most. Even when we broke up, like I was like, maybe I should just accept that because she was out of your league, nigga, and
but
you
then,
shouldn't have been with her in the first place.
Then you find out, like you just said, damn, she's just a
you regular.
regular
Yeah,
motherfucker.
you regular.
She just, I can't help that she's beautiful.
That I had
She's just regular.
I had to come to grips with and learn is like, yo, she's beautiful to everybody, and she beautiful to me, but she's still a regular person that going through regular shit that she got to work through and all. But I was so scared to even get to that point to have a conversation because I'm like,
It's something that's looking to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just finna use this nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm finna tell you, I wasn't the one.
You're not the one to be used.
I wasn't the one.
Yeah.
But I figured out, like, damn, that's not the case. You know? Clearly I figured it out, right?
Clear.
Yeah.
She figured it out for you.
And I think that's big, man. I think figuring out, like, I think when you take that time to kind of, like, for me, it was I had to take the time to love myself.
Yeah.
To realize, not necessarily saying that somebody's not out of my league, but not to go into it feeling that way. Because it
of a term.
And it wasn't fair to them more than anything else. Because like they may not have felt that way, period. Like how you was talking about with your wife, right? Like she didn't come into it like, oh I'm out of this nigga league.
She called me fine first.
So I'm gonna take advantage of this.
She didn't even know I thought she was fine.
Nah, you called her fine first.
Yeah, I did, but she didn't know.
So it wasn't where, like with the girl that I was dating, it wasn't where like she said, oh, like this nigga ain't good enough for me.
Yeah.
I felt like that. You know what I mean? So it was unfair to her because then I started to do all this extra shit and she like, wait, what you doing? Like you don't have to do that. Like you got me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to just kind of get past some of this shit. Like, and it was again, a lot of that shit be like internal. Now I do like even as an adult, sometimes you see motherfuckers, you be like, bro, don't do that to yourself.
What you mean?
Like
Yeah, I was about to say that.
you ain't never seen like
Nah, I ain't
Like
never seen
like you don't do that to yourself.
no, not me. Like watching, like because I'm a watcher. Like I go out in public and I just people watch, right?
Yeah.
And like you can see somebody kind of hyping themselves up and then doing some shit, right?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like, I'm gonna go holler at this bitch. You like, no, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Like,
Why do you say don't do that?
like because in my mind, like, and I'm not saying that this is right, but I've almost I still have a certain thing in my head, like, yeah, like you probably not gonna get her. Like, don't do that.
Listen, and I will say, shout out to my homeboy. He about to be married, and
Would you tell him to do it?
so we had a talk. I don't want to call his name, but he invited me to his wedding. He about to get married. So me and this guy had a conversation a while back,
I
and
feel like you talked about it before.
he wasn't getting no girls,
Yeah.
right? So me being a friend, and I was like, listen, bro, you have to get girls that's in your caliber. Like we have to realize that,
Yeah.
right? And I said you can't necessarily get the girls that he get or that I get. Like you're different. No. You're different. No, it's a bro. Hold on, I'm finna tell you.
Y'all niggas so
We had
violent
a
today.
we had a real conversation, and this nigga, he just wrote me like a month ago, and thanks me till this day. He found his wife, beautiful wife too. Like,
Yeah.
but the thing is, like, bro, find what works for you. The day I told him that boy came and told me, hey, listen, I just want to thank you for having that conversation. He said, ever since we had that conversation, that boy say, listen, I don't want you through the roof. Exactly, bro.
But let me
Find
ask you
your
this.
lane.
Is that saying from that statement, it sounds like you're saying don't approach the woman that's walking out of the grocery store with the Louis bag that look good, that's walking to the Mercedes. It's saying if she don't feel like she in your space, leave that alone. But earlier you said don't have no boundaries.
No.
Shoot your shot.
You have to know yourself.
She might need you.
You have to know yourself.
Fact, and that's what I was trying to say.
So, yeah,
Understand
yeah.
what your league is.
No, I get that. I'm talking about a person who knows their self and knows their worth and feel like they can and still don't. That's what I was saying earlier.
I'm talking about everybody under the sun.
Because we tend to cheat ourselves because it's like
Yeah.
in a workout, like doing extra, right? You can do it, but like why? Like, I'm not doing that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm on the same type of shit she on, but I'm gonna go here. Like you kind of lower yourself so you don't feel that rejection. You feel me?
I don't think that analogy worked, but
kinda it does. Probably not. I probably fucked that up. It's okay.
You did.
But anyway, fuck you. Fuck y'all. It's all right. That's the motto of today.
Hey, whoever connected with it, make sure y'all put a comment and tell us why.
Y'all feel me. But anyway, he took my advice.
Yeah.
Like I said, he has a beautiful wife or a beautiful fiance, but he stayed within his, you know what I mean? Like, caliber of woman.
What's his caliber? Define his caliber.
I can't, I'm not, I
So
will not do that.
So
But she's not ugly. I'll say that.
I'm definitely gonna say this, bro. Like, and this just for me. I can't speak for nobody else.
Go ahead.
I never said this is my cal. I never put myself in that box, right?
Yeah, me neither.
The girl
You
that
told him to.
the girls that I like,
Some of us have to.
the girls that I like was the girls that probably every nigga would have liked. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna figure out a way to get myself.
But Byron, all right,
No,
fuck it.
wait,
I've been
first-
drinking.
We
Okay,
go.
Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Cause I can.
I'm ready
I
for
can
it.
go with
I
you.
want to see
Go
where we're
ahead.
That's
going.
fine.
Let me
Yeah.
kick back.
Cause Byron, you're a nigga who don't have no problem with women.
Now.
At this point, now,
Oh yeah, you did say you was ugly.
now,
All right,
I was
go
ugly.
ahead.
Not saying that I was ugly,
Nah, you
but I
said-
felt
you
that
just
way.
said you was
No,
ugly.
I'm saying I felt
what
that
he
way.
felt like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. So like, but
But how did
the-
you manage that back then?
honestly, I don't know. Just being real.
Confidence.
I know.
Ugly
I
nigga
was
will come.
I was always and I'm just be honest. I was always confident in my ability to play sports, and I was always confident in my personality. I didn't, but I never thought I appealed.
The fucking women.
Yeah, over time, nigga.
At
but,
what age, though?
Exactly.
Yeah, like that's not a forever thing.
No,
Nigga.
look, wait.
Go ahead.
Listen.
All right.
In certain environments, that shit work. But as far as being a first choice, think about it, bruh.
I'm
Think
about it, and I know since the beginning of time, since the nigga who got the juice tends to get the girl.
But the juice came with a look, nigga, when we was younger. Nigga,
You just so what?
Stop, bro.
What's the two things you just said?
I had a personality. Nigga,
Personality.
listen.
And you was an athlete.
Stop.
That
Take
do
a
you
second.
know-
B,
Oh,
listen,
okay, I'm
listen to
I'm
me, B.
listening.
Stop and just be real now.
I'm being
and,
real.
And you think about it as well.
Okay.
All right. When you was in high school, right? It was kind of like the whole saying, like, don't judge a book by its cover.
Mm-hmm.
But the cover is what made people want to
read the
fucking
book.
pick that book up.
And look, and this is a book plug, underrated. The route they call it NFL Dream. But this is why they tell you
Plug that again. You said that too fast.
underrated. The route they call it NFL Dream.
Get
by
my boy
Wallace
a
J.
book.
Miles.
Get my
But
boy a
the
book.
reason they tell you, like, you can write the greatest book, you can have the greatest story, tie it together beautifully. But if you don't have a cover that creates people the interest to
make
even
you
want to
want to
look
get in
into
that
it,
shit.
they can't never find the story. They'll never learn anything from it because they're not
So-
attracted to what it looks like.
So for me,
all right, that's
I
that's
didn't
end of
have
my
a
plug.
cover. I didn't have a
You did.
no.
Byron, you're okay. I'm not letting you get away with this. Your cover was, first of all, athlete, right? Your name is ringing.
That is a cover.
Your
That is a
name is
cover.
ringing bell. That's definitely a fucking
is a
cover.
cover.
But
Byron, let me finish.
Go ahead.
Athlete, Byron Rose. Okay, Byron Rose. Boom. I need to see who this is. That's already intriguing anyway. Your name is out there. Then you come with your ugly ass self and have the best personality and words in the world. So boom, not only is this nigga the best athlete, the nigga is intelligent, the nigga's funny, he's all this shit.
But see, the thing about youth,
what are you
the
talking
thing
about?
about youth though, he gotta understand that.
No,
because the
listen.
world can see that.
No, listen.
okay.
Listen,
let me
Linda.
take
Listen,
you.
Linda.
Take me.
Listen, Linda. I went to a high school where everybody was the best athlete. We
the
didn't.
hell high school
We didn't recruit. No. We didn't recruit. But I can
He was
honestly.
the quarterback though.
No,
Sorry,
bro,
it is.
but that was only at certain points in life.
Yeah.
Because I went to a school with niggas that was very like these niggas were good. You know
Yeah, I know some of them.
niggas
Yeah,
that went to school with me, right? We can call these niggas right now and they can name off 10 niggas that was just fucking superb athletes. I can name off 10 niggas that I even with us playing together, it used to be times where I'd be like, that nigga's going.
How many has your
You know what I'm saying?
personality?
But that's a next step. That's to get to that shit, bruh. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying that I didn't have a personality or that theirs was better than mine or any of that, right? But what I'm saying is somebody has to get past the looks level, the superb athlete level. Now, okay, I see this nigga dope as fuck.
But that's for longevity. We talking about like the approach.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Ain't who the fuck know my personality from the approaching me?
But
They
I'm
do
saying,
because
they
of
see-
the athletic ability.
they see
I don't
your
give
image.
a fuck.
But it's
Byron.
10 other athletic.
Byron.
It's
But
one
you
nigga
saying-
that just
so
jumped
you
the ball
saying-
40 times.
Let me
And he look
show you
good.
something. Let me show you. You just said like 10 other guys. So me, I was the guy that was behind everybody looking at those 10 other guys. That's the perspective. So you might have said, oh, these are my guys. All of my guys are the dogs. No, there's a whole population of people that are behind all of that are looking at what you're doing like, that's fucking amazing. He's the superstar. He's a guy. I'm the guy that was like, God damn, I want to wear a fucking football jersey. So somebody would fucking
I think
see
it was
me.
number 103.
But like that, and I can't tell you because you're looking from your perspective, and your guys were the guys. But there's a whole population, and that's probably the majority of the society that come from. I wish I could have been that guy.
so-
I wanted to be the
So what's
the
different
guy.
now? You think you look better?
No. So the difference is
Not for
like
real, you?
no,
Do you?
there were things about
you?
me that
Do you feel like you look better?
there are definitely things about me that I changed like as I grew. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga gained 40 pounds. You know what I'm saying? At one point it was 40 pounds of muscle. Nigga had braces. All that shit matters.
You still got
That-
them.
Huh?
You still got them.
No, I put the retainer on. That's just making sure shit just don't get out of control overnight. But shit, you don't want shit to go out of control. You spent $4,000 on this shit. You don't want to lose that.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
man.
saying? But like it was shit that changed. You know what I'm saying? Shit changed about like and as you go just being real, as you grow into your adult body, you're different. You know what I'm saying? That's just real, bro.
It is.
Like it
is.
And I for me, nigga, I got a big head.
You see
Yeah.
the pictures
I got a
he
big
showed
head.
us?
Yeah.
It's
look-
one
he
thing
look
to be
goofy now.
It's one thing to be a $190 with a big head and a nigga that weigh 260 with a big head.
it is.
You know what I'm saying?
But I also looked goofy.
Yeah, without the beard.
Now, right? So when I was in high school, and that's
That
fine.
nigga came with violence today, and I don't even.
I'm not gonna let
Hey,
the devil
look.
use me today. I'm not gonna let him.
The devil thought he had me.
But I got away.
You know, on the way over
Butter
here, I
on
was like,
my-
I was like, you know how people talk about the devil waging war on us? Why don't we change that look and say, hey, we waging war on the devil? I'm bringing God's work to him.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Next.
but you didn't choose that today, though. That ain't what you brought in here. You might have thought that on the way over here.
It's
but
gone
you stopped
now.
at
It's out the
QT, and that
window.
motherfucker got out the car with you. God damn.
I just want to dive a little deeper, man. That's all.
I don't even know where I was going. Fuck this shit, man.
But so for me,
Okay.
I do think at different points in my life I have dated out of my league. That was what I told myself, and it was whether it was
How did you get into that relationship?
Man,
That's a lot
it
of
was-
people's troubles, even getting past the.
I think
Hello.
my personality sold me. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually, but I can honestly say like it wasn't like I was the coolest nigga in the room. It was just like it literally just took for me to have a conversation with some people. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a lot of people because looks can only get you so far.
Yeah, and shit fade. You know what I'm saying?
Easily.
Everything.
Easily. It's
So-
like you said, this nigga or female look good.
Now,
Bitch can't read.
yeah,
Bitch can't talk.
Exactly.
Bitch can't write a check. Can't do nothing.
It's
You know
some
what I mean? Like,
it's some
so-
super attractive people that got the personality of a fucking cardboard box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That
let's just
shit
be
dead.
real.
Yeah.
They dead. Like you be like, man, but you were so cute. I was really hoping that you could actually spell your name.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Or
and I
have a
had to
decent conversation.
Yeah,
I can
like,
take you, in
you know what I'm saying?
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Because that's my thing. 'Cause I feel like I'm well versed. Like
yeah.
I can go anywhere. So I need you to be able to, you know what I mean?
Be able to
Like,
do the same thing with
same
me.
thing.
But see,
So-
that's why initially I was asking, like, what does it mean to be out of your league? And we, especially in our youth, it's like she looks good.
It's just looks.
But at this age, when we're mature, we live life. Like, what does out of your league
Same
mean?
thing.
Is it
Because-
it's still the the
because-
attractiveness physically?
Because that's the initial.
I-
But like
I think-
even
I
when you
think
sit
that
down
plays
and
a
have a
part.
conversation, and she's fucking talking about $100 million deal
but
that
we
you
talking
can't
about,
understand.
We talking about the initial.
But now we talking about
Yeah.
dating out of your
Once
league.
you get
I
past the
think that's-
initial,
I think
then you
that's
feel,
part of it.
then you realize she's out of your
Well,
league.
shit, you still feel like because you might have started feeling like.
But I'm
she
saying
was.
because hold on now, you can that's another thing. You can see somebody and feel like, cool, I can get her. That's in my league.
And then she,
But then have that conversation and be like, woo,
I need some work.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I didn't know you were a neurosurgeon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think you should still have the confidence because you don't need her and she don't need you. It goes back to the want for each other.
Yeah.
Right? Because, babe, I'm good where I am. Now, you may be driving your Benz, but I'm driving my Raptor, right? It's a little different.
My Honda Civic.
Cool. I got everything on my own. You got everything your own, right? I don't need you. You don't need me. I'm living good. You're living good. So now let's connect on a different part. You know what I
We
mean?
want
So-
each other.
And that's what it comes down to in that instance. Now, if you live with your mama and she got this going, just go back home to your mama. You know what I mean? Like, don't even,
Find somebody else that live with their mama.
something. Cause come on,
think
because
that- I
that's
think there's a
clearly
place.
like out of your league. You know what I mean? Like,
I think,
No? Yes?
I think it depends on your situation.
that's what I'm just.
I think you had a right conversation. You like, yeah, like I moved back in with my mom because I'm securing the bag. You know what I'm saying? I was married.
Okay.
I got a divorce.
Got it, yeah. That's a story.
This happened.
That's cool.
With
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bread.
Yeah.
I moved in with my mom. I'm gonna shoot this
Now
for about a year.
Now I'm 300,000 up.
Yeah, I'm a year in. I'm a pull this off for a year, and then. But here's my plan. This was my plan.
Understand
that.
your book.
Yeah.
And what your story is.
I understand.
To be able to reach out to somebody else's.
That's cool.
Now, what about you, my brother?
I've been out of this thing the whole time.
We coming.
You think you ever dated?
8
Go ahead and count.
Let's go.
Yeah, bro. Growing up, like I told you, I felt like I was not necessarily an outcast, but I was definitely an afterthought. I didn't think that anybody saw me for my attractiveness, my ability. I just thought I was just really out here spinning my wheels. I also didn't have like big brothers to kind of, or a lot of friends, male friends, to kind of show me the way to approach a woman, to talk to a woman, to show myself to a woman. So I kind of grew up in a silo of, I'm gonna say fear, of like, if she really sees me, is she gonna like me? So when it came to,
do you think it was imposter syndrome?
Definitely, because I was doing a lot of really good things, and I was learning, I was growing, all these good things that I look back and be like,
I struggle with
yeah, definitely, bro. I was like, I'm not the guy that other people eventually started. No, I'm still. Other people started to eventually see me as, because I remember one time in high school, it was my junior year, and one of the counselors came to me and she was like, yo, you know, so and so is really feeling you, and I'm like,
the counselor?
This girl knows my name.
The school counselor came.
Yeah, because we used to always just hang out in the counselor's office and shit. But like, she came to me and told me, and I'm like, I didn't even realize this girl knew my name. But it was because I was looking so at the negative in who I was, and I wasn't this and I wasn't that. And eventually I had to, I guess the switch came when I realized, like, I am enough. Yeah.
I'm enough.
And I wish I would have learned that at 8 years old to know going through my life that I was enough. But I'm going to tell you, I didn't hit that moment until I was actually out of college.
You better start telling Brayden them that shit early.
Listen, that boy so goddamn confident, it don't make no sense.
But he like, nigga, I'm like,
listen,
get out of here.
Exactly. Hey.
And now I can sing?
Listen, listen. Yeah, and he got it. But yeah, go ahead. That nigga down.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to take that from you.
Oh, you straight. So yeah, it was, I always growing up, especially through elementary, middle, and high school, thought there were women that, or young girls that were out of my league, and I ain't even try. So I was like,
middle school shit,
bruh.
That shit starts early. The shit started for me like no bullshit. Like even when I started to like girls, like it was like when I was like, oh, I like her, but she ain't gonna like me back.
Yeah.
And I told you, like, that was when my father gave me the whole cup of tea talk. Like, that was, the shit that you figured out, I think you said you figured out, like, I'm just not for everybody.
Yeah.
I was told early, you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea.
That's empowering to know.
Nah, it is.
It is, but then it's like, but when you don't understand it completely, all you hear is, they not gonna like you. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people not gonna like you.
Until I figured it out, like, this is the reason that they're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay that they don't like you.
Yeah.
Until I got that part, I was like, well, fuck this. But it was like, I had to kind of grow into the physical portion and the mental understanding of it.
Yeah.
Because the physical portion was, you're not, like, and I remember he told me this shit, this shit was tough to hear, nigga, to swallow. You're not cute. And I was like,
but he came back with the affirmation, right? You're
handsome. And he gave me the rest of it.
Yeah.
But the initial was like, you're not cute. That's not gonna be your steed, my nigga.
Yeah. And I was gonna ask, so do you feel like you guys used to, for us, get girls from looks or personality?
I think when I guess got out the dating world, it was more looks. Because I grew into myself and I became a star football player that people saw. And I didn't really gain a real personality. I didn't gain confidence in my personality until I was probably 27, 28 years old. And I think it's because
2 years ago, bitch.
Hey, I'm not that young. But let me tell you why.
nigga was late.
Hey, look, I always been a late bloomer. But I'm gonna tell you why, because
Damn.
football was always in my life, and it was that visual that people just weren't attracted to. Once I got that football jersey in high school, people started more and more people. It still was slow, but once I got to college, it was football. I was a pro. It was football.
Yeah.
And when that shit was gone, I had to figure out, oh shit,
Yourself.
who is
Who really
this
fuck with
guy?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can't say I'm a football player no more. And they be like,
Yeah.
oh shit, who you play for? Where we going? Like that shit dead. Like now this is Wallace Miles.
My name is Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm
Now
a
what?
project manager.
Now.
Right.
I'm a
Shit.
Capricorn.
then it was then it was hey, at 27 it was like I don't know what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
So then you had to start, all right, who am I first? Now, what is that person that I found out? What does he want to do with his life? And what is he going to
That's
what is
crazy.
he doing to become that person? And then you start figuring out
That's
shit.
strong, man.
Hey, listen, I said, damn.
Then you start figuring out shit that I can hold conversations, or I have to put myself in conversations to get opportunities, which eventually develops who this person is. Because I didn't feel like I had to talk. I felt like I'm Wallace Miles. I play football.
Not a
Now
motherfucker.
what?
13
Yeah.
podcast.
Bruh,
and that's honestly that's part of the core. The reason is like me continuing to develop this person that I am, not
Okay.
man, let me say
the
this.
title that I can be.
I can honestly feel like, and I say this like with total confidence. I hadn't had a conversation with anybody where I felt like I couldn't hold my own, right?
Yeah, me neither.
So
that's-
straight up,
that's impressive.
shouts out to my motherfucking parents
Me neither,
who
fool.
instilled a whole bunch of shit in me, and my mom.
I definitely felt like I couldn't.
Like I'm gonna be honest, my mom was one of them parents that was like, look it up, right?
Yeah.
So if I was like, hey, what's this? She'd be like, look it up. I'd be like, never mind, I don't want to know. And I'm trying to walk off, and she'd be like, I want to know. And I'm like, God damn it, you know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
And like she put me around people who could teach me a lot more than I knew, or that she knew. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot from really great men and women. So I learned a lot. So then when I started to have these conversations as adults, I knew all just random like Jeopardy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like
Knew a little about a lot.
a little about a lot.
Yeah.
So it like, you know, everybody like what's the saying?
Jack of all trades.
The jack of all, like a jack of all trades is a master of none. But you know, that's not the whole saying. It's like the whole saying is
second
like
part?
it's like a jack of all trades is a master of none.
Oh, this nigga don't know.
No, like
But there's a but in there
now,
somewhere.
now I'm about to really give it to you.
See, we can be expeditious for the people.
Right.
Wallace, that shit is surprising
Master.
though.
What you mean?
Just because of the way you talk now, like I thought like that's something you would have been.
Oh
you know,
nah, bro. It's,
like had.
nope. Like honestly, you could probably talk to people from high school that didn't even know
Who the
that
fuck?
I could fucking talk. Period.
That's wild.
Because I would definitely step back, especially when the cool kids got around, the pretty girls got around.
Nigga, you wasn't you.
I wasn't cool.
You
with
wasn't
her.
a cool kid.
No.
That's, yeah.
Look,
See,
they told me I had that same counselor told me, she was like, you know, you probably the coolest nerd I know, but I felt like I was just a nerd. But she was like, I see something in you.
I guess that's why I fuck with you.
A
'Cause,
a jack of all trades is a master
you
of
know,
none,
you give me something,
but
like,
oftentimes
you
better than a
definitely
master
said-
of one.
What?
But
A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one.
really,
That's the whole
I
saying.
get that.
I would have thought,
I can understand.
nah.
that.
Yeah.
Overall,
That makes
better.
sense. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, because you can
Overall,
you can
yeah.
sit at different tables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
how I
definitely,
feel.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
'Cause
you-
they always
you-
make
you-
it sound like a jack of all trades is a negative trait. It's
Yeah.
good that you add that last part. To it.
Yeah, like I went and one of my mentors told me that
Yeah.
because I wanted to be like my father's like in my mind like a Renaissance man.
Yeah.
Like
That's when I learned what that was. I learned who Langston Houston was.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to be a Renaissance man.
Yeah.
I want to
So,
be able to sit in
I
any
wanted to
space
be
and-
poetic. I
Yeah.
wanted to take pictures. I wanted to be able to play basketball,
Nigga, that's you
football. I
right
wanted
now.
to do everything.
That's
but
what we became.
but this was 15 years old.
Yeah.
I wanted to do
That was
all that
30
shit.
years ago.
And my father's like, no, just take your time, young man. You know what I'm saying? Take your time, it'll come. And I was like,
my mother says, she has a saying, she says, you could do everything you want, just not all at the same time.
Yeah, in
so
due
you
time.
can eventually become the person that has all these traits, but it's gonna take this period for you to learn this.
Yeah,
This period for you
like
to gain this.
sometimes you have to go through a storm to learn some shit, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted it
Now.
right then.
Yeah, I wanted
it to be able to show off to these girls, like, you know,
Yeah, I'm
I can
always,
write this
at all
poetry,
times.
go catch this touchdown, and then go dunk a basketball
And shoot a nigga.
in the same weekend.
My nigga.
You know what I'm
As
saying?
long as you keeping it gangster.
Nigga, like what? Street shit.
Hey, we felt that. Hey, listen, you know we a little
understood.
different than how you grew up.
Yeah, you're
That
right.
nigga
You're right.
said-
That's a fact.
What? No,
That's the goal.
no.
Look,
No.
he kept it like too positive. I'm like, no, nigga, I know where you from. You got another part now, nigga.
To the door with it. But yeah, man. I felt like that was what I wanted to do early. You know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, and it wasn't smart. You know what I'm saying? I really wish I could go. That was one of the things I wish I could go back and be like, hey, focus. Get you some blinders. Fucking focus.
We say that. That shit will never happen.
It
We'll never go
could.
back in time, duh.
No, I'm
we would never go back in
saying,
time.
like,
But
even during that time, like I don't know if
But if,
nobody
but if you, if, I don't
got
understand. I don't think
focuses
people
on-
told us why enough. Because if I went back to my younger self and I told him why he needed to work on his legs for these 6 months, and then he needed to work on this for 6 months, and he needed to work on this, and by the
The
time
why
he was
is-
21, he would be this. I guarantee you, because I was one that listened, but I
that's
guarantee
But that's why we're parents now. So you know, we're
So get to
able
tell them why.
to tell
I'm not
them
no
why.
parent.
Bruh, I can honestly say
Eventually.
if a nigga had came to me and been like, hey, because at the time, like, bruh, my freshman year was when O.C. Uriman and Justin Tuck and all them boys was playing defensive end. And when they got there, they came from Auburn High School, and them boys was like 6'4", 205.
Yeah.
Auburn
If
High
somebody-
School was a motherfucker.
They was some motherfuckers, dog. And if somebody had came to me and said, hey, stop shooting basketball. You're not a quarterback, right? Gain 40 pounds. I'll make you one of the toughest, roughest, Ross-clot fucking defensive ends out here, right?
Yeah.
That nigga went Jamaican.
And then
But-
tell him why.
And tell me why.
Yeah.
Because I would have been like, chicks dig the long ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once you explain it, like you'll change your life and generations after you life. Because you're athletic, right? Like, and it's just like when your coaches, when you was young, I just need to get you on the field because you're athletic. I just need to get you out there somewhere, right? I don't care if it's fucking punt return, safety. You don't necessarily understand what you're trying to do, but I can point you in this direction, and if you do it full speed,
something gonna happen.
yeah, something gonna happen. Okay.
So we talking about the men. Do you think any women ever felt like they was dating out of their league?
Fucking right.
So we need y'all in the comments.
Yes, we need these comments.
Yeah. Please.
Comments.
We need y'all in the comments.
Brandon's
because-
responding.
Yeah.
Not Wallace. Not Byron.
But yeah.
Brandon responded. Eventually. Hey, let me tell y'all this too.
Yeah.
We about to do a pre-sale on the t-shirts, man.
Yes, we
We about
are.
to do a pre-sale on the t-shirts. Everybody got them on. Everybody on this set got them on. We about to rock out with the t-shirts, man. I think it's gonna be something
Hopefully
pretty
y'all
dope.
like them.
Yeah, y'all fuck with
dope.
it.
Shout out to Byron.
If
That nigga came up with
real
some
though.
shit.
shout out to the team, man. Shout out to the
He being modest
the,
right now, but this was all Byron.
to our creative design team that approved them.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's your boy that made him?
Rashad.
Yeah, shout
We-
out to Rashad
sh- Shout out to Rashad Provin, man. The biggest point guard on the earth, man. The biggest point guard on earth. But yeah, man, we about to do the pre-sale on them. They coming early the 1st of September.
So
actually.
look, we're gonna do the t-shirts first. Wintertime, you gotta drop the hoodies, man.
Yeah, we're gonna drop some hoodies.
Gotta drop the hoodies.
Damn.
So,
Okay.
Hey,
We're gonna drop some hoodies.
We're gonna drop the
We gonna drop
Brandon
some
with the
dimes.
new shit,
We're
bruh.
gonna drop some
Brandon
dimes
with the new
everywhere. Listen, y'all gonna look out for us, man. We coming. We bringing some new shit. We appreciate y'all every single
when we
time.
taking pre-orders?
We starting September 1st.
September 1st.
September 1st.
All right, pre-orders September 1st.
9/1.
Came up.
Is it-
No, all right.
how can they go ahead and do their pre-order?
I'm
Do it on Instagram or
I'm gonna post
Facebook,
everywhere. I'm gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be everywhere. We'll definitely have some shit set up so that y'all can make your payments. Because we're gonna do the pre-order. We're gonna and then we'll, of course, as you deal with us, we'll shoot you specifics. Like we're gonna get some stuff together.
And
we're gonna make Brandon come up with the plan on how we're gonna get them out to you.
$100 t-shirts, baby. Let's do it.
I'm not sure.
Nah,
I'm definitely not gonna be $100.
That's a joke. So,
But
when you get your shirt, man, take a picture with it. Show the you with the crew, man.
Show us.
We're gonna come out with that.
We appreciate you 100%.
September
1,000%.
Dropping Dimes. We got something big. We actually got something big that's gonna be coming to y'all probably in the next
we got something a little bigger.
TikTok.
That's
few
dope.
minutes, man.
No, not TikTok, but the next TikTok.
Yeah, the next few
Second
ticks.
There you
of
go.
the top.
This guy.
But man, we love y'all.
Hey, let me before we go, real quick. What's your takeaway from this episode?
My takeaway?
Real quick.
As far as
Out your league.
my takeaway is, don't ever think nobody's out of your league. Take every shot, because whatever shot you don't take won't go in.
What about you, brother? What you got? What you got? Because
That's
you
the
called
best-
him out
that's
on
the-
it.
That's
So
the
what
best
you got?
advice ever. First of all,
It is, but
Okay.
it was cliche. You know, cliche is true most of the time. But I would say understand you first before you try to aim at anybody else. Once you understand you'll understand what is in your league, and that doesn't necessarily mean like the aesthetics of a person, the look of a person. Understand what's important to you, and then start shooting your shot. Don't let anybody in that space deter you from whatever. Just like Brandon said, shoot it, but understand you first.
nah, bitch, don't try to go off me. If you had the perfect answer, you should have just went with that. He gonna shoot it to me first and then just bring out the perfect motherfucking answer.
Oh, so that was perfect?
God
Thank you. Appreciate
damn.
it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Byron, your
get my
turn.
shit.
Let's see what he got.
I think it's definitely learn yourself, man. Learn yourself, because in learning yourself, that's where you'll build your confidence.
Nah, that's a fact.
Once your confidence level is up, it don't matter like who you shooting at, what you shooting at. Like it could be the girl of your dreams, the guy of your dreams, the job of your dreams, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get your confidence up, that's when people start leaving their jobs.
Yeah.
And starting their business.
Hey, please comment on this, because women, we're only talking from men's perspective.
Yeah.
We want to know if you ever felt like you were dating a man or tried to talk to a man that was out of your league.
Let me throw this in here real quick.
Go ahead.
I think sometimes when people see that you got your life going,
Yeah.
that'll make them feel like they out of their league.
I mean, they just need to step their shit up, right?
Not even that.
No? Okay.
Take the second to get to know a person, and it may not even be what you think it is.
Yeah, that's fact.
real.
That's
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah.
Like
They might be
like
a piece of cardboard.
Like I've literally had women that said shit like, "You got all your shit together. Like I don't even know why I need to be here." Like that has absolutely
really
nothing to
don't.
do with being.
I really want to grow some flowers right here, and I don't know how.
I need somebody to vacuum. No, I'm just playing.
Oh shit!
No,
All right, this is another episode.
straight up though. Nah, straight up. Like you still. It ain't necessarily about. Again, it goes back to the need and the want,
feel
right?
you. Yeah.
I just want you in my life.
yeah. Nah.
It doesn't matter how. If my
Whatever
shit's
I got,
together,
I'm
I
still-
want you here.
I'm missing enough to want you here.
Yeah. And the want
dope,
turns
man.
into a need. The want turns into a need, right? So
And
so,
if I
man,
don't want you, get the fuck out.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Just remember, man, build your confidence. Don't listen to Wallace. You know what I'm saying? Work on your legs. Work on your pecs.
All love,
Love
baby.
y'all, man.
For real.
Subscribe, share,
All right. We
comment,
appreciate
hit
y'all,
that
man.
bell. We
Yeah.
love y'all, man. Dropping dimes, man.
All right, family.
This how I'm feeling inside.